Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. And is brought to you by the IP Casino Resort and Spa, Biloxi, Mississippi. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears gold trimmed in black. His official weight 179.8 pounds. He holds a combined combat sports record of 17 professional fights. Fighting out of McIntosh, Alabama. Here is Brock Tuska.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
And our referee in charge of the action, Wayne Spinola.
In the light heavyweight division, Joe Riggs versus Brock Weaver. You see the numbers. It's our tale of the tape, and it is brought to you by Games.
Only thing that sticks out is the age. I mentioned earlier, 10-year age advantage for Brock Weaver. We'll see if that youth comes in handy tonight.
All right, gentlemen, cut a line. Ready? Fighters up to scratch. Round number 1. Red and white trunks for Joe Riggs. Black and gold trunks for Brock Weaver. Classic boxing stance for Riggs. Moving forward, already trying to cut off the squared circle. Big shot from Riggs, just misses the mark out of the southpaw stance.
Both fighters are fighting southpaw. You don't get that often.
Starts to bounce in his steps, showing the patience. Trying to work off of the right jab.
Riggs look good, moving his head, avoiding the little jabs and the shots, but man.
Left hand from Riggs, the level change. This is going to be a firm warning to Wayne Spinola to Brock Weaver.
Don't do that again, you understand?
Good refereeing from Spinola.
That's what
Riggs slipped.
That's what you call a hard warning. Next time we can expect something. A point taken, a disqualification, or something.
Warning touch of hands, right back to it. Again, outstanding referees on this card, all three of them. Spinola, Morgliata, and Clancy. Pulling out the right jab, loading up that left hand, and getting to see the lockdown pressure.
You can see when Riggs started to bounce, it's coming.
Big left hand swing, just missed the mark on Weaver. Weaver taking off the striking line. Trying to double up his right jab. 20 seconds remaining, round number 1.
Good poise and good defense by Riggs. He's making Weaver miss with those jabs.
Not getting through with that lead right. Closing stages, round number 1. More forward pressure, more cutting off the squared circle from Joe Riggs. Big right hand just before the bell will go to round 2.
Shots went clear over his head. They missed. But that's the aggression that Riggs is coming with. Man, when he's coming in and he's landing, when he throws, he throws. He's not taking nothing off those shots.
In the corner of Joe Riggs. Remember, still to come tonight, Kendall Grove versus Marcel Stamps, also 185 pounds. Then our heavyweight tournament final main event. Round number 2, this 185-pound fight. Joe Riggs versus Brock Weaver. southpaw fighters. Weaver's left hand.
Sorry about that. Weaver's going to have to close the distance. It seems as if he's allowing Riggs to control the distance. Every time he steps a foot forward, you see Riggs slide back, move to the left and to the right. He's going to have to get in with some good jabs to close the distance so he can work.
Wide right hand. The top. Clinch. Return right back to Riggs. Hands are free. That's why Wayne Spinola is allowing this to continue. Again, you can work out of the clinch as long as you're throwing. Activity, and now the separation. Riggs right back to it, stepping in the pocket.
When Riggs come in, he's leaving himself open. I mean, all Weaver has to do, instead of running back, step 1 foot forward. You're right there in punching range.
Hands high and tight for Weaver. We have the jab. 5 seconds remaining, round number 2. Swing and a miss on the overhand left from Weaver. Big wide shots from Riggs into the pocket. Continuing to cut down angles.
Riggs definitely been the aggressor. Weaver landed with a soft jab just now.
Get to the inside. Controlling pressure along the ropes. Short left hand and a left to the body.
Riggs trying to set him up with the first punch and trying to counter with the overhand on the second punch, but it hasn't landed yet.
Weaver holding the overhook. Riggs punching with his left hand. The end of round 2. Just said to Riggs, I love it. We concur. Hands high and tight for Riggs. Weaver on his bike. Moves to the inside. Fires from the clinch, throwing over the top. To the body. See the smart head positioning champ. He saw Riggs the inside pressure. So key in MMA. Big swing right hand. Flipping from Weaver, didn't fully land. Side of the ground. Rear backward step for Riggs. Explodes with the right hand just off the mark.
Hey, Weaver finding his range now. He's given 2 or 3 punches, but he's coming with the 4th punch, and it's landing. You need to stay with that. Get back in the center of the ring where you had success.
1 minute remaining, round number 3. This our feature bout of the evening.
Right there, in the square circle. Right there is where he needs to be.
1-2 from Weaver.
I think Riggs can work his way in with the jab instead of leaning down and just throwing those haymakers. There.
Straight left hand from Riggs, lands flush. And the separation from Wayne Spinola. Swinging big again to the inside and into the clinch.
I think Riggs needs to rely on his jab a little bit more, his boxing ability. I think he can do better than he thinks, because that lunging in is just not being effective right now.
15 seconds remaining, round 3. Just one fight on this card thus far has gone the distance. Johnny Bedford's unanimous decision win. In the Lightweight tournament quarterfinal round versus Matt Murphy. We're headed to round 4. Let's go to Chris Lytle in the corner of Joe Diesel Riggs.
Okay, talking to Joe Riggs' corner over here, they say he is the bigger, stronger fighter. When he gets inside, he needs to be more effective. Use that dirty boxing that's legal here. Punch him, beat him up, beat the bruiser, beat the bullet. He's not doing that right now. That's what he's urging him to do in between these next few rounds.
Thank you, Chris. Great stuff. Sound advice in the corner of Joe Riggs.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Seconds out cold, set for round number 4 of this light heavyweight fight. Total up. From the scratch line. Round 4 we go. As he did in round 3, Weaver stepping first forward off the scratch line and then right back on his bike. Big swing. Riggs just missing with that left. Riggs pairing the punches open-handed. Riggs thinking the level change, dropping his head, dropping his shoulder.
Riggs so used to shooting in MMA, it seems like that style, he's stuck with it. I would advise him just to jab, good slip, just to jab, work your way in. It sounds simple, but sometimes fighters just neglect to use that first hand. If you can't hit him with the hand that's closest to him.
Big left hand! Riggs lands on the inside. With separation from Wayne Spinola. He's exploding in with that left hand.
Right there. He's in position to jab and get something up. He's just not doing it. It's there. Opportunity is there. Sometimes when you see those one-punch knockouts, you want to duplicate it.
Big left hand there from Joe Riggs. Right. See Weaver talking to Riggs. Riggs answers with the right hand. From the clinch. Weaver just grabbed the knuckles on his left hand. Sure if that means anything. Hands definitely get sore in this sport.
Riggs been very aggressive in this round. Taking the play from Weaver now. Oh, good
big
counter.
Right hand on the counter after Weaver was walking forward with straight punches.
Watch your head, guys.
It's the end of round 4 to the 5th and final round to go.
He kept coming, the aggressiveness was there. He missed with the first 2, but the third punch landed. A lot of wild misses right there, a lot of wild misses. He's got to close the gap. And looked like Weaver hit it with a little elbow right there in the back of the head. But that right hook right there landed.
Set for the final round, the 5th round. This our feature bout of the KFC 3 to take over live tonight on pay-per-view across the United States and Canada. Joe Riggs versus Brock Weaver. BKFC debut for both fighters. And a quick start off the scratch line for Brock Weaver. Done that 3 rounds in a row now.
Now this is where Riggs' corner wants him to do some work inside and close, that dirty boxing they were talking about. They thought they'll be able to utilize that tonight.
To the body, working off of the jab.
I'm surprised Weaver hasn't had Riggs on the square circle of the ropes a little bit more tonight.
Not getting those punches through, but backing off Riggs.
That's the double jab I was talking about. We just finally did it, Riggs did. hit him with that 1-2. Bad.
To the clinch. And Spinola keeping this fight flowing. 65 seconds remaining, fifth and final round. Stepping left hand again from Joe Riggs.
I think this is Riggs' fight so far. He's been the dictator in putting the pressure and keeping Weaver on the back, on his back foot, pressing him like that.
Looking left hand again, off the right, short right hand, and another from Joe Riggs. Spinola saying to Brock Weaver, no guillotines. You cannot come over the head and tie up. Well, you can do it, just not legally. And you see the infighting. Fellas trying to utilize dirty boxing. Trying to turn, can't do so successfully. Stretch drive now in this light heavyweight fight. Right hand, that's from Weaver. He's looking for one more significant punch. Riggs stepping in. Short to the inside, the bell. The end of the fight. Nice overblast from Joe Riggs, reciprocated by Brock. Neither fighter cut. This fight goes contested. 5 rounds, all 10.
In close fighting right here. There's a lot of punches missing. Close but no cigar. Okay, good right hand by Riggs on the end. Neither fighter could really get that inside game working like they wanted to. There's a combination right there, 1-2 by Riggs, that landed, and that was the end of the fight. If I was leaning toward any fight, I believe Riggs pulled it out just with the control and backing Weaver up for the most part of the fight.
Bout number 7 of our 9-fight card. This is the second time. Half gone the 5-round distance. The judges' scorecard being tabulated. Position table.
I'm gonna 55. I'm coming back down. I'm 55. I'm on my way to the
Jim Houston is set. We go now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 5 rounds, here are the score totals from our judges at ringside. Our first and second judge are in agreement at 49-46. Our third and final judge scores the fight 50-45 to the winner by unanimous decision, Joe Diesel!